The through line is you. So maybe you're wondering what exactly is the right way forward, or what will work now when it comes to your business, your creative career, your work, or your craft. And maybe you're surveying all the options and wondering why the things that were working aren't working the way they used to, or why your results are not the same. And you're starting to worry, like, what's going to happen moving forward? Maybe you're feeling really afraid and uncertain. Maybe you're throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks or what works now. And if this is you, I come bearing a gift. And that gift, my dear, is you. So what is the one thing that is consistently there in everything that you've ever done that worked? What's the one thing that's always there? What's the one thing that is there in the hard times and the amazing times and the not so wonderful times and the super awesome times and the wins and the losses and the highs and the lows? You are. There have been different recipes and different strategies and methods all along the way, all of your life, in your business and in your life. Different actions you took, different things you tried, different things you did, inside and out. And many of them have worked for you. Many of them have led to wins, big wins, little wins. But what was the common denominator amongst them all? You. You were the thing that made all of those things work with your simple decision that this was going to work. Because that is simply what you wanted to do. It's what you really wanted to do. And so the ways to do it became apparent. They came to you. And it was because you made that decision that the right means to make it work for you showed up for you in that space that you created with your decision. Your decision opened the portal, and then everything that you needed came through. You are the one constant through all of the varied results, because you are the power that makes your life and or business what it is. And I know you know this. You know this. But I also know that you need the reminder constantly, because I need the reminder constantly. And the reason that I really want you to hear this today is that so you can take some of the pressure off of, am I doing it right? Am I doing the right things to help me get forward? Am I doing the wrong things? Am I taking myself off the right track? Am I taking myself down the wrong track? We put so much energy into that line of thinking. It takes so much of your precious energy. And I'm telling you this so that you can put that energy that you have bound up in that pressure into a simple, I am moving forward, period. So instead of, am I doing it right? Am I doing the right things to move myself forward? Am I doing the wrong things? Am I getting off track? To that becomes, I'm moving forward, period. Do you feel the difference of that in your body? Like, really check in with that. Feel the difference of that in your body. That is such a different place, because that's your power. That's what your power feels like. It's like, oh yeah, right. I'm moving forward. That's you in your decision, rather than trying to figure out what's right or what's wrong, because there's no such thing. There's just your decision, and then everything that happens in your life gets transmuted into that decision. Everything that happens gets transmuted into your decision to move forward towards XYZ, whatever that is for you. So whether it ends up being wrong or it ends up being right, it's all right because it's all taking you there. So it all gets turned into the gold that becomes that manifestation, that reality that then pops into being. So whether that's more sales of your work, more clients, more connection, more love, more joy in your work, more peace, more ease, more money, whatever that is for you. So if you've begun to doubt yourself and what you're doing and the future of your work, that's normal. That's okay. So just let yourself be human and let yourself have compassion for that. And just decide you are going to thrive. And you are going to see those vistas that you want to see, because that is just who you are. And it's just what you do. That's just who you are. It's like, why? But how is that guaranteed? Because it's just who I am. You can just tell yourself that. It's just who I am. I'm going to get there because that's just what I do. It's just who I am. So any potholes on the road are just an opportunity to slow down, maybe to reassess what you're wanting moving forward. Maybe there's something you want to fine tune, refine, or maybe it's just that you really want to recommit to and double down on your belief in yourself and your deep trust in life and yourself. Because that is what we're really wanting more than anything. If you're here, if you're here, I trust that you want that too. That feeling of being deeply held and totally free all at once. It's what you live for. So the right ways and means and hows will all appear as you continue to decide that this is just happening. This is happening. And one trick that I personally have used to allow myself and my body to say that without the fear that I might be wrong or I might be lying to myself or it might never happen is that this is happening for me no matter what happens. Life or death. And I mean life or death. Because I know my eternal nature. And so I know that more joy and more life and more abundance is always, always, always on the way, even when all the appearances would say otherwise. And as I've allowed myself that grace to say that and to know that and to lean on that and to lean into that and to fall into that and be held in that, I've continued to experience it more and more and more in the physical world too, in my 3D reality too. Those stunning vistas that we get to see on the other side of those dark valleys. Those beautiful open doors where we thought they'd always be shut. You are the secret sauce. You. And you will continue to call to you everything that you need and desire in your soul's journey. You just will. It's just who you are. And face it. You live for that leap and that fall into love's embrace, if you're anything like me. So that you can just know and feel that deep, unnameable knowing that none of us can ever fully speak or communicate, but know within ourselves. So that's all I have for this week. And if you need any help with that, the doors to my the estuary flowing into the greater body of your work, new little pop-up portal experience, close tomorrow because we start tomorrow. And you can find out everything about that at the email I sent out over the weekend. If you did not get it, you can go to my Instagram page and look for the post that says the estuary, and it will have the link there. It's not on my website because it was just a very quick pop-up experience, but you can read about that there. Or if you are feeling like you're in need of just kind of a unplug and replug into your power and magic, I highly recommend grabbing The Art of Expansion, which is my quick new little mini course taught by the Sunmuns and myself for just $47. That is on my website at sunnychapman.com/work-with-me. And or you can explore any of the other creations in my library of creations as a portal to your power and magic at sunnychapman.com/work-with-me. See you next week, sweet peas. Bye.